Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the best and only way to watch your Southeastern Savage Storm esports team. My name is Kyler Drake, along here with
Colby Gray.
It's going to be a great game. We have Overwatch. Colby, how we feeling?
We're feeling amazing. We actually have a double header tonight. So if you love Overwatch, then you'll love tonight. First off, we're going to be playing SNU, Southern Nazarene University, here right at 7 o'clock. And then later tonight, our double header will be at 8:30 against UCO.
UCO.
University of Central Oklahoma.
It's all right, guys. We've been working on them.
Yeah.
We're good.
And so
we're going to start off with a little meeting the team. I'm going to introduce the team to you guys. So we have first off, we have Garrett, Allocade, Grandmaster 4, and then we have Wheezy, who's a Plat 4, Yeetmeister, Masters 3, Honey Fox, Silver 1, and then Dark Fox, which is Gold 1. A little bit about this team's past. They actually went to the quarterfinals last year. So right now we're getting past the quarterfinals this year.
yes, we are.
We're on a revamp year.
We are looking to go even further than we
We're going
have
yard
before.
We're going yard.
Going yard. And a little bit more about our players. Yeetmeister is going to be our main tank. You're going to see him mostly. He loves to play Reinhardt, and he likes to apply a lot of pressure up front with that. And you're going to see Yeezy's kind of traded his role a little bit from a support player earlier in the year up to a DPS, along with Allocade, which he likes to stay on Genji. And then you have Raspberry and Honey Fox along with, and Dark Fox on DPS and Honey on heals. Now, in the last game against Cameron last week, they really didn't know much about Cameron. They came in looking for a certain play style that Cameron would bring out, and they were hoping to adapt to it, in which they did a very amazing job. Cameron was able to take the very first round of control, but ultimately Southeastern was able to adapt and change from a different play style to Brawl, in which they stuck with their entire rest of the game.
And I mean, that game, it had us on our toes over here. I mean, it was a close game. We did win 2-0, but it was like every single round that we did win was super close. Those Cameron people put up a good fight.
Absolutely. No walk in the park.
Yeah, and we can't forget, though, the greatest part of the team, obviously has to be the coach.
Yes.
Right?
Has to be the
Can't forget
coach.
Coach Garrett, who's put in amounts of work to get this team where they are now. So we can't wait to see them do their thing.
Right, absolutely. And coming into this game, we have a little bit of talk with the team before. They're looking to really just, again, like they've been saying, play with what they're good at. They want to stay in their roles that they like. If they are getting pushed out, then they will have to adapt and choose some different heroes to accommodate for that. But really, we've only seen one major play style, and that's team fights.
Yeah.
And when the Brawl play style, they want to pick their fights smart and stay as a team, especially in Control and the Escort Hybrid. They want to stay as a team and just face head to head. And they've been able to come out with very many fights like that.
Yeah. I talked to Allocade a little bit before the game, and he said that he feels like the only thing that they really need to change in their mindset going into the game is just to play confident. So
Confidence is everything.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's good that Allocade and the rest of the team already understand that. And so I'm excited to see how confidently they do play in this game, because they seemed like they were ready for it.
Yes, coming off, I believe, is it a 3-game win streak?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're on a roll right now.
We are. So
But we have back-to-back games tonight. It's gonna get tiring.
yes, it is.
They're both late games, so we're gonna see and wait and see if it takes a toll on them or not.
Gonna see who has the most endurance.
Yeah.
But I do feel like doubleheaders are a little bit better, just in the fact that once you get playing, especially in their longer sessions, you get set in better, especially from a team just like coming off of the bench. You're fresh. You're not as fresh as you were, but you're still in the game mindset. So hopefully that'll play in our favor later tonight at our 8:30 game. And as we say that, if you'd like to keep up with this on our social medias, go follow us at capital SE, lowercase sports, capital HQ on Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Twitter. Yeah.
And where you're watching right here on YouTube.
Yeah, of course. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're always trying to bring new content, especially highlight videos. Going to try to make a little bit more of those and see if we can get those pushed out for a little bit more viewing pleasure at home. And also,
what's the also?
you can donate, Kyler.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you can.
Like, we talking like donate what? Like
Money.
money?
The green stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more of that.
Yes, we do. And so if you go in the link below, you'll see all the ways you can support us and look at our esports pages. It'll be greatly appreciated. And thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to us
Yeah,
here.
it does. We couldn't do anything we do without the viewers watching. And also, you know what? If you guys want any, like, to give us any feedback, leave a comment in the YouTube, Instagram, DM, like anything. We'll be happy to reach back out to you.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure hearing from you guys. And so stick around and stay tuned as we are waiting for match number 1 of Overwatch to begin, kicking off this evening with a great game.
See you in a bit.
See y'all. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. And
I'm so excited.
Yes, we are. And we'd like to take a second to, if you've never seen or played Overwatch before, we'd like to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what is going to go on tonight. So it's going to be a best of 3, and the very first game mode is going to be control. Now that is a central point on the map that both teams are going to try to fight for.
Yeah.
And hopefully get 100% over 2 rounds. They're going to try to stay in that point as long as possible until one reaches 100%.
And then secondly, we have hybrid. The loser of map number 1 is going to pick map number 2, and then the winner just gets to pick the side of it.
So that is, especially coming out of map number 1 with a win, could easily give you an advantage on whether you want to defend or be on the offensive, because that could really...
Yeah, I mean, see, I'm a big, I like watching football, right? And I'm a big football guy. So it's kind of just like the coin toss in football. you really never know which side somebody's gonna pick.
Right.
So
It could just be depending on play style, or really it could give you a goal because you could let the other team go first.
it just depends on where you want to rotate to. Like if you know the map really well, then of course you're gonna want to pick whichever side you're more comfortable with.
Right.
So
And then if they get one apiece, if one team wins map number 1 and the other team wins map number 2, we will go to a map number 3, which is Escort. And Escort is actually Kyler's favorite game mode.
oh yeah, Escort is probably my favorite game mode. So the goal of Escort is obviously there's the payload, and then you're trying the one team because they take turns on offense and defense. One side is trying to escort the payload, which is like a bus, tank
pretty
type
much.
thing, and you're trying to escort it all the way to the points. And every single time you hit a point, you get more points for your team. I think we beat Cameron in the last game. No, that one didn't go to escort, did
Nope,
it?
it went to hybrid.
It went to hybrid. But
Yeah.
overall, it's a fun game.
Yes, it is. And like we said, Escort is a little bit different play style because you
Yeah.
are having to, obviously, like it says, escort the payload. So
Kind of like a protect the president kind of
right,
movement.
yes, absolutely. And we've seen a bunch of different strategies. Like Yeetmeister, he likes to play Reinhardt, but also he likes to play Sigma as well. Just a little bit different play style as we're going to see this evening. Now, looks like we finally have our lineups, and this first game is going to be Yeetmeister on tank, Dark Fox on DPS, Allocate also on DPS, Wheezy on DPS, and Honey Fox on heals. Now, Wheezy might actually, depending on the situation, will go to the supportive side, so we're going to see how that is going to end up tonight. And then in our next game against UCO, Raspberry is going to sub in for Honey Fox.
Yeah.
Which, again, they're both great healers.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
cannot have a
they're literally-
successful Overwatch team without good healers.
Yeah.
Cannot do it. And we're looking to get close for our SNU team. We're gonna have Hydros, Bubba, Agion, EX, and TBG. I don't believe we have played SNU before.
No, I don't think we have in Overwatch. But you know, if you're from SNU or whatever, or up in that area, we have played them in other games.
We have played them in Rocket League.
Yeah, you
and
know.
I believe in Valorant.
Hey,
already.
where can they go to find these games that we played them in?
You can go to the YouTube channel to
Oh.
where you're watching right now to
Yeah.
our previous live streams
Yeah, that's crazy.
and watch them.
Oh, and here we go.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to enter map number 1 of Control. Really exciting to see what each team is going to bring out of the gate. If Southeastern is going to go with their bread and butter of Brawl, or they're going to have to change up and adapt for SNU, whatever they may throw at them. This first point is very crucial because it gains momentum for the team. If they can get this first point and roll through this first match, it could be very devastating for the maps to come. And as we count down to these very final seconds, we'll get a little preview of what is to come for this evening.
Here we go.
And it looks like Wheezy is going, like we said, going to be on support for the night. And that means that looks like Dark Fox is going to be on Bastion along. So they're going to stick with their bread and butter.
Yeah.
Yeetmeister's going to be with Reinhardt. And Allocade's going to be on Symmetra.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go, Kyler. Very first out of the gates, we are going to see Southeastern push up forward with Reinhardt, with a supporters
Yeah.
in the back. And
Good shots there.
Dark Fox is going to pick up the very first
Oh,
one.
here
Against
comes out that turret.
dealing heavy
Just
damage. Going to focus on the
picking up in there.
Doomfist. That Life Weaver is off in the middle, but Dark Fox is going to
wow.
go down. Yeetmeister with really no supports behind him
He's
is
gonna
going to
get a
stick.
pin, though.
Going to stick the Doom, but cannot capitalize on it as the supporters are going to be able to rotate back and get with Yeetmeister and that Bastion really getting in the way of the lines of sight of the healers. He's going to try to look and pick up that Life Weaver, but that Doomfist is just going to keep him backed off, and Yeetmeister going to rotate back to get with his team to go for another push. As we can see, they love to do team fights, and it's
Yeah.
really scary here for Yeetmeister. He almost goes down, but they love to do team fights, like just head on,
Good job of
see what they can do. Yeetmeister also picks up his ult, and we're going to see how he's going to use it. He's been very effective with using it in the past, especially in these very tight filtered areas. So we're going to see what he's going to be able to pick up as everyone rotates back up for Southeastern. I believe Dark Fox is on the Lucio. Excuse me, Honey Fox is on the Lucio. And now any moment, Yeetmeister could use his ult. And Southeastern is going to push right up behind him to pick up as many kills as they can. Going to try to take back this point with about... Yeetmeister's able to pick up one. And that's a good pick, but he will go down as well, leaving the rest of Southeastern without a tank. They're going to have to try to push up and focus on the Doomfist. He does go to sleep, but he's picked up. And the Bastion goes down as well, the Lucio.
Oh, wow.
The Wheezy does have his
Wheezy has
ult, but Allocade also able to get on the point with his ult as well, with just over
like
50%. Wow, Kyler.
Ooh.
That was a lot just happened right there. As SNU is going to be able to push back up into the point, looking to filter from this left side.
Okay, just trying to get some quick damage there, and then he's gonna head back. But he still has his ult, which is kind of... I'll pop it.
We've seen amazing plays from this in the
Yeah.
past. As he will change to Junker Queen. And here he goes, the ult.
Wow.
He's going to be able to pick up one. He's going to be able to pick up two. Can he pick up any more? He's going to be able to pick up three.
Son of-
Can he get the very last one? Yes, he can. One more. 5. Wow. Triple kill from Allocade. There he
Okay,
goes.
with the team kill
Team
there.
kill.
Makes it look easy out there.
Yes. And just like in the past, you don't expect anything less from Allocade and his ults. Nothing short of amazing, as Dark Fox also has his mortars. Again, Yeetmeister, we've seen this before. His Junker is really good in this control type of play, especially with their Doomfist. Gonna try to face him head on. That Doomfist
wow.
does. Oh, he picks up the Doomfist.
Good communication in there by Southeastern.
Looking to focus on the rest of the supports as their Lifeweaver's going to rotate back. They almost picked up the point, but they were just not able to with Southeastern 80%. One final push from SNU. If they could stop this, this could be game number 1. As it looks like one final, SNU is going to have to hold up just for a second as they come out of the gate. It's going to try to rotate to the left side of the point. Maybe try to get behind Southeastern here, but they're going to go down below, focusing on the point. The May and the Doomfist are out in front. Junker just out in the middle of it. He gets frozen, and he will go down. This, and SNU able to take back the point. All it's left is Dark Fox on Lucio, or excuse me, Honey Fox on Lucio, and she's able to pick up one, and that'll be game number 1 for Southeastern.
No way.
Wow. Wow.
That was crazy.
That Lucio on that final play was able to seal it out. That was a very mismatched,
Wow.
very mismatched gunfight, but Honey Fox was able to come out with it. Amazing plays
You can hear
there.
Honey Fox in the room
Yes.
playing. I think she was even
She was
for a
shocked
second,
herself.
yeah.
Yes, she was. As Allocade with Symmetra and Dark Fox. And Yeetmeister going to change over to Ramada. Going for more of a, looks to be a, nope, excuse me, changes to Reinhardt. And then
Just keeping you on
Allocade,
your toes.
Allocade out of the gate is going to set up a teleporter to where the rest of them can get a little bit farther forward to get control of this point early, as they are out in front, not seen by any SNU players just yet. And there they are, met in the middle. And May with those ice barriers. You guys are going to try to keep them all in a funnel there and keep them back off of the point until it unlocks. And he's going to pick up one. Very well defended by Southeastern, really keeping them back into a controlled position, as Allocate is the one on the point with Reinhardt and his shield, just keeping SNU and not allowing them to do really anything at all. SNU might rotate, which Southeastern is going to have to look out for, but they're going to pick it up like they have in the past. And there's the rotate from SNU. They're going to try to push up to the point. And they are going to be able to get on it with four SNU players. Yeetmeister with Lucio in the back, doing very well on heals. As up top is Wheezy with Ana, and you're getting very close to their ult. As Allocate will stay on Symmetra. Oh, and
Here
Yeetmeister
comes out that turn.
goes down.
Darkfox is gonna get one.
Yeetmeister picks up his ult, but gonna have to rotate back up with his team. Southeastern fighting for this point, trying to take and pick off players here. SNU's tank really holding this side angle strong.
Wheezy now with his ult.
And there's a pickup by Wheezy on. I'm trying my best here tonight, Kyler. And Southeastern able to regain the point, going up 40%. As Dark Fox is going to stay with his Bastion, along with his ult. If they communicate well, they could really organize their ults to get an amazing play.
Here comes out that turn from Dark Fox. He's gonna get one.
Yeetmeister also has that healing tree going up by SNU. Yeetmeister focusing on the main. He will pick up her.
Yeah.
And up top is the Bastion on the Life Weaver pedal. And they're going to focus the Bastion. They will take him down as well.
Southeastern's gonna push that point up now to 70%. They're in a good position right now.
Yes, they
All
are.
they have to do is just watch that rotation coming from SNU. Because SNU still does have a chance for one last push.
Right. They're going to, if they do anything like they did before in the previous match, they're going to all rally together.
Oh,
And he will pick up one. Wow. And there goes the ult. And there go on a 5-player, one more. And he gets another one on the Life Weaver and the Bastion. A great patience with his ult there, able to secure the point. And Southeastern will take game number one of Control. Kyler,
Wow.
what did we see there on that very last play from Yeetmeister?
He was everywhere.
He
He
was.
was doing everything.
Play of the game.
And our play of the game.
Kill
coming in by
streaks look
Allocate.
easy.
Yes. And his ult. Picking up 2. Focusing on the SNU supports, which have been very good, but Southeastern has done a better job of isolating their main DPSs and tanks, really picking up crucial kills, especially to get them off the point. And so that'll bring us to game number 2, where if you'll stick around, SNU will choose map number 2, and Southeastern will be able to pick a side. Stay tuned, everybody.
Peace out.
Beauty of her soul, but oh, what's gonna happen to me?
Traveling to Icon.
And ladies and gentlemen, that'll bring
are
us into
back.
game number 2 of Hybrid. Now, like we said before, the first part of this match will be on the Control, like you saw in the previous match, but the second half of it will be Escort. So Southeastern are going to have to play that a little bit differently, especially in their hero picks and what SNU is going to bring out towards them.
Another battlefield.
And Southeastern will choose defense for this very first round. And as you can see here, this very first point is just outside of the SNU spawn, as Dark Fox is going to be on Bastion. Yeetmeister sticking with his Reinhardt. Again, sticking with team fights. And in the previous game, when their team did get broken up, they were able to still win the gunfights and win control and stay up on top of the point. Honey Fox on Baptiste. And SNU will be let out of the gates as we begin match number 2. SNU bringing out a Pharah here. Going to try to get a little bit vertical along with a Doomfist. This could spell bad news for Southeastern, as if Doomfist gets in and takes out the supports, it leaves their tanks with really nothing to do.
Yeet.
Oh, and he's able to pick up the Doomfist. Wow. That was just unfortunate. An unfortunate rotation, as Southeastern is able to defend the first push out from SNU. That Pharaoh still up top with a Mercy, trying to deal damage and get just any more picks that they can, because they're going to rotate out once more and try to take this point. Doomfist up top there, but Yeetmeister staying back in his position, not wanting to get out in front or away from any of his healers, along with Dark Fox as well. Keeping his shield up in front so that nobody in the back. Oh, he might have pinned
somebody. He's gonna be stunned.
This could be close. And he's able to pick it up. But Dark Fox does go down there, as the Pharah and Mercy are playing the vertical angles, with Wheezy in the back healing along with Honey Fox. Allocate playing a little bit of a side angle here. Again, all the Southeastern players are staying back in their positions. They don't want to get too greedy or too out in front, away to where they can't get any heals. And they come around this right side here for Southeastern. Great job by Wheezy and Honey Fox keeping the heals, but it's hard to deal with that Pharah up top. Yeetmeister still out in front. Oh, a good negate
the field
by Wheezy, not letting that Doomfist get any heals, as you can see there.
He's got his ult now.
Now Yeetmeister just pushing back into the supports of SNU, trying to pick up any kills that he can, trying to reset. Again, defended with 1:30 left to go, and SNU has not gotten a point yet, Kyler. As Yeetmeister playing up top, looking to get a little flank here, but they are able to pick it up as that Doomfist rotates up, trying to push him off of his position. Yeetmeister again going to be patient with his ult, looking for the perfect opportunity to use it. And this might be the perfect time, and there he goes. He's going to be able to pick up one. Can he pick up any more? But he will go down. But they are able to trade, and Honey Fox as well. That Doomfist is all that's left for SNU, trying to get in and get any more picks that he can, but it looks like it'll be picked up by Allocade.
So I got 40 seconds to defend the point.
And Dark Fox with his ult as well. Yeetmeister, that is also a Doomfist from Yeetmeister. And these final 20 seconds, not letting a single thing go. Final push here from SNU. Let's see what they can do. Again, both Doomfists meeting. SNU looking to push onto that left side. Very good rotations, able to knock back Baptiste.
Get one.
Yeetmeister focusing on the healers and along with Allocade. And as the final pick goes down, that looks like game number 1 for Southeastern. Not a single point let up. This could be a quick one tonight,
Yeah, this
Kyler.
could.
Score 0.
All Southeastern has to do is take this very first point, which they are very good at doing. And SNU will switch over to defense, and we might see some of the same. They might want to stick with a Doom Fist, but it hasn't worked, so we might see a little bit of adaptation here. But anything really Southeastern chooses today is working for them, and they're feeling good about it. As you can hear from the comments coming in from the gaming room, a bunch of energy along with motivation.
Can't tell if they're singing or talking in there.
I can't either. And that'll bring us to game number 2. E-Meister going to pick a Reinhardt, Honey Fox on Lucio, Wheezy on Ana, Allocate on Genji, and not quite sure what this last one is here.
Going on in Egypt. It sounds serious.
Just a few ghosts I'm laying to rest. It's nothing to worry about.
I always worry, Anna. But I trust you are doing.
And Dark Fox on Bastion. And in these final seconds, Southeastern are going to look to take this very first point and seal out this game of the night. You might are going to look to rotate to the far side. Going to get different angles on SNU's defense. SNU's going to bring out a Reinhardt as well. They're going to try to keep a funnel of players through underneath this bridge here.
This part right here for Southeastern is just whoa. It's just going to be strictly about rotation.
Right. U-Meister taking on a bunch of fire here in the front. Dark Fox able to pick up the Symmetra for SNU. And the pin by U-Meister, able to take out that Moira. It could be a one-on-one here. Not many heals left for SNU. With Lucio up top along with Wheezy in the back on the heels. And Allocate on Farah. Wow. Not a very... and that'll do it.
Oh, wow.
That quick, Kyler.
Yeah.
Southeastern will win the match tonight. 2-0 against SNU. And our play of the game coming in by Allocate again. Been playing well tonight. Looks like it could be another ult of his. And it is, sure enough. Pick up one, pick up two, pick up a third. And that is it. Nothing short of amazing by Allocate. Kyler, what do you think player of the game tonight?
Player of the game. You know, it's kind of hard because I want to go Allocate, but at the same time, like, he must have just had some really good plays up in there, especially like the kill streaks that he got. So I'm gonna have to go Yeetmeister. I feel like. Who are you going?
I'll have to say Yeetmeister as well. I really like the way he played with his Reinhardt today. He was able to keep SNU in front and allow his healers in the back for protection, especially with this ult as well.
Yeah.
And so that'll do it for game number 1 of the night. Again, let me remind everyone that we do have a doubleheader against UCO, which is coming up at 8:30, around an hour or so later. So stick around. And if you don't follow us on any socials, we'll drop that one more time.
Yeah.
SE Sports HQ, where you're watching now on YouTube, on Instagram, and Twitter, and support us where you can. Kyler.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
And we'll see y'all later tonight.
Peace out.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.